Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Erica Rayburn and I talk about things that I'm experiencing in my life that I know others are experiencing too, all in an effort to help us feel connected, united, and not alone, because it can feel very lonely when you are going through identity shifts, when you're changing, and a lot of us are changing right now. And I've talked about this before, but for a long time, I've taken an approach to life from a very masculine standpoint, meaning I pushed, I forced, if I wanted to get something done, if I put enough energy, effort, hours, I don't know, desire into it and just put in the work, I could get things done. And now life is stopping me. I'm putting energy towards things that I put energy towards in the past, and it's not working out. And I believe it's because I am supposed to be coming from a place of attracting what I want and softening and coming from a more feminine approach. And I think that's all a part of what is changing in these times. We've been living in a very masculine world for a long time. And no, I don't mean a man's world, which I guess some people could argue that that is true. I think that we've been coming from things from a masculine approach and forcing and working hard. And so many of us are hitting a wall. We're like, we just can't do this anymore. Number one, it's not sustainable. It doesn't feel good. And it's just, quite frankly, I might be able to continue down that path if I was getting results, if it was working, but it's not. The universe is putting walls up in front of me where I would do things in the past to get things done. And now it's like, no, you're not doing that anymore. And so what I've been doing mostly is working on healing my nervous system, working on softening and starting to listen to the inner voice inside of me while I'm in this liminal space, in the void, some people will call it, while the old identity of Erica is disintegrating and the new identity hasn't quite taken form yet. And it is super uncomfortable. So many of us like to plan out our lives or know what next step to take. And when everything is crumbling and your life hasn't started to form the next version of you, you just don't know what to do. And so many of us have responsibilities. I mean, we have bills to pay, we have obligations, we want to contribute and feel like we're contributing to the world because that's what we've done for as long as we can remember. And for me, growing up in the family that I grew up in, I've been in survival mode, I'm pretty sure my whole entire existence. And so watching that and feeling that crumble is very uncomfortable because I don't 100% know for sure what I'm replacing that with. And while I've been surrounded by people in my life, I call it people that were born into money or trust fund babies or people that just, had a healthy way of modeling work or creating wealth or having money. They've had that in their lives and I didn't. And so I'm having to learn that and teach that to myself and witness others and try to go about life in a way that is sustainable, is creating a stronger foundation for the life that I want to build for my family. And I know that a lot of people start over at where I'm at in my life. I just had a birthday recently and I'm now 47 and holy crap, I can't believe I feel like I'm starting over in life at almost 50 years old, but I think a lot of people do it. I know a lot of people do it. And so if you are experiencing these things, please know you're not alone. So many of us are here right now. And I think once we get over this hump of, I don't know how to do this, and instead just work on ourselves, loving ourselves, softening, doing things that help us like breath work, yoga, somatic exercises, journaling if that's your thing, or just talking into your phone, because man, my hand really starts to cramp if I write for too long, but I know that it's really beneficial. But something that has been coming to me a lot is healing the nervous system. Like, it's so in my face. Every day something pops into my awareness, a video, something about how healing my nervous system is so important. And part of the way that I do that is doing breath work, as simple as breathing in for a count of 4, holding for a count of 1, breathing out for a count of 6. So breathing out for longer than you breathe in, something about that helps your body to relax and calm. And then sometimes I'll say to myself, I'm safe. I'm safe right here, right now. And some of the exercises that I've been guided to do are like just sitting and breathing with one hand on my heart, one hand on my belly or abdomen, and doing those breathing exercises for as many as I can do, but at least for a count of 6, and saying something like, I'm safe. Or just allowing my body to feel safe by noticing untriggering things in my environment, like there's a door in front of me, or there's a plant, just things that have no charge. And just, it helps you to settle into wherever you're at. And I think the world that a lot of us have been living in hasn't felt safe. We've just kind of gotten to a place where we're on autopilot, and we're struggling, we're living through strife. And I know I'm not alone. And if you're one of those people, know that you're not alone, and we're all going through this, us group of individuals that have been living that way. And there's something brighter on the other side if we just do the work. And for so long I was like, what is the work? And so I'm figuring out right now, the work for me is healing my nervous system, starting to feel safe in my body, trusting that I'm held. Like, I was guided to do an exercise a couple days ago where I was doing some of the somatic exercises like hip rotations, cat-cow exercises. You can easily Google these if you don't know what I'm talking about. A lot of them are yoga poses, but and then just like laying on my back with my hand on my heart and belly and just saying, I am held, I am supported, and just feeling like I don't have to carry it all alone. And I know that I haven't, but sometimes, maybe some of us have been doing this for lifetimes. And in this lifetime, we're healing that pattern. So, and right now, yeah, I'm kind of teary. So when you feel like you're in a safe space, let those tears come out. Shed that, release that, which I will do after I get off this video. But know that you're not alone in this if you're doing this work. And the more of us that do it together, we will make it easier for those that come after us, that are working on trusting that we're supported by the universe, that we're not doing the work alone, and that we're safe. So I hope this helps you. I send you lots of love, and If you found this helpful, give it a like and come back, because I'm going to be continuing to put out these type of videos to share what I'm experiencing in the hopes that it helps you too. Lots of love. Happy holidays.